my independent and compassionate Aquarius friend. Hello and welcome. My name is Mina, and I'm here to offer you a 3-card reading exploring the themes of you, your path, and your potential. I invite you to consider what the reading reveals about possible challenges, opportunities, and personal growth for the week ahead. Take a deep breath, rest your mind, and let's see what the cards have to share with you today. This week, Aquarius, you might sense a subtle ache beneath the surface. There's a sense that you're standing on a trembling threshold, feet still rooted in one place while your heart wanders elsewhere. It's not quite restlessness, nor is it regret. Rather, it's the gentle hum of transition. You've been carrying the weight of choices, some recent, some stretching far into the past, each leaving a faint mark on the inside. In quiet moments, you may notice how uncertainty colors your thoughts and how you hesitate before answering simple questions. It's as if you're seeking a new clarity, but the world keeps moving around you, inviting you to keep pace. There's a longing to move forward, yet a softness that holds you back. In all of this, you are not lost. You're simply in the midst of becoming, even if you can't see the outline of what's coming next. In the heart of this gentle unease sits the 6 of Swords, quietly reflecting your present state. You're in a passage between what was and what might be. It isn't dramatic or sudden, it's more like a slow drifting, guided by an inner current you barely feel but can't ignore. You may notice yourself letting go of old ideas or relationships, sometimes without meaning to. There's relief in leaving certain things behind, but it's tinged with melancholy, a recognition that change often brings a sense of loss, even when it's for the best. You might catch yourself replaying conversations or reimagining decisions, wondering if you could have made things easier, softer, or more certain. Yet underneath it all, there's a quiet resilience holding you together. Even as you feel the contours of absence, you sense the newness waiting ahead, though it remains just out of reach. This week, your emotions may ebb and flow, sometimes catching you off guard. You may feel distant from those around you, not out of avoidance but because you're tending to your own inner landscape. There's a silent negotiation happening within, a weighing of what you need to keep and what you're ready to release. At times, you might feel isolated, but it's a solitude filled with purpose. You're not running away, you're allowing yourself the time and space to heal the tender places. Every small act of caring for yourself is an acknowledgement of how far you've come. There's no need to rush. In this in-between, your sensitivity is not a flaw, but a sign that you're truly present with your feelings. You're learning that growth often begins with gentle departures and quiet acceptance. It's from this inner movement that your path unfolds. The longing to leave behind what no longer fits naturally gives rise to new possibilities. As you navigate your days, you may find that this period of transition is not just about letting go, but about opening up to what's next. The space left by what you've released is not emptiness, it's room for new connections, new insights, and new hope. The choices you make now are shaped by the subtle shifts in your inner world. Every step you take, no matter how small, reflects the courage it takes to move forward, even when you don't have all the answers. Your willingness to sit with discomfort creates the conditions for healing and renewal to take root. On your path this week, the star quietly emerges. It brings with it a gentle, persistent pull toward hope and restoration, but not without challenge. There's a tension here, the pressure of wanting to believe in your own renewal while still feeling the sting of old wounds. You may encounter moments where optimism feels fragile, where the world seems to ask more of you than you're ready to give. External events may press you to reveal more of yourself or to offer forgiveness before you feel ready. Sometimes, the pressure comes from within, a longing to be whole again, to regain a sense of direction, to trust in your ability to heal. This is not a week of easy solutions. The friction you feel comes from the push and pull between your need for rest and your desire to re-engage with the world. There may be invitations to reconnect, to open your heart, or to share your story. You might notice how memories from the past resurface, not to haunt you, but to remind you of what you've survived. The world asks you to remember your own strength, even when you doubt it. Amidst this you find small signs, an unexpected kind word, a sense of peace in the early morning, the way light softens your room at dusk. These gentle signals are not grand revelations, but they are enough to keep you moving forward. The star brings a quiet kind of faith, not in a perfect future, but in your own capacity to begin again, even if it's just for today. The potential for your week lies not in the removal of obstacles, but in how you meet them. It's the conscious willingness to stay present with your hopes and hurts, to allow the world to surprise you with moments of connection. The possibilities open only as much as you do. If you approach your week with gentle attention, you may notice doors you hadn't seen before. Your path is shaped by what you're willing to witness within yourself, and by how you show up for others, even when you're unsure. If you embrace this moment, the Three of Pentacles appears as an invitation, not a guarantee. This card arrives when the groundwork for growth is being laid quietly beneath the surface. You may notice that, as you honor your own process, you become more available to collaboration and shared purpose. It's not about taking on more or pushing yourself to achieve. It's about allowing the people who matter to show up alongside you. There's value in exchanging ideas, pooling strengths, and building something meaningful together, no matter how small the steps. Your unique perspective finds resonance in the presence of others who appreciate your efforts. Growth takes shape in everyday moments, an honest conversation, a small project begun, a simple gesture of support. You're invited to recognize your part in a larger whole, even if it feels tentative or new. The journey is not solitary. There's a place for your skills, your insights, your care, and as you make space for others, you discover how much more is possible than you imagined on your own. Looking back across the arc of this week, the story unfolds gently. You began in a place of quiet transition, with the Six of Swords asking you to acknowledge both the ache of leaving and the hope that comes with moving forward. The star lit your path, reminding you that even in the midst of tension, healing is not only possible but already underway in subtle ways. The Three of Pentacles offered a gentle nudge toward connection, suggesting that your growth is mirrored in the relationships you nurture and the projects you share. Together, these energies create a picture of someone not rushing, not forcing, but allowing themselves to move at the pace of their own readiness. You are not alone in your uncertainty. The feelings that surface this week are not obstacles, but messages that you are alive to your own experience. In the midst of change, you find yourself reaching for hope, and in reaching, you make it real. Each quiet act of trust, whether in yourself or in others, brings you closer to a new sense of belonging. You don't have to have everything figured out. What matters is your willingness to be present, to keep listening, and to let the world meet you wherever you are. By week's end, you may look back and notice that something subtle has shifted. You've honored your own process, and in doing so, you've created space for new possibilities to emerge. There's a quiet wholeness here, no matter how unfinished things may feel. You are exactly where you need to be. Actionable insights for Aquarius this week. Try greeting uncertainty with a little patience, allowing yourself to linger in the questions rather than rushing toward answers. Let yourself share a small part of your experience with someone you trust, even if it feels vulnerable. Notice moments when you feel quietly supported and allow yourself to rest in them, however briefly. Spoken word affirmations to repeat aloud for a more positive mindset. I honor where I am, even in transition. Each gentle step I take matters to me. I welcome support, both given and received. This moment is enough, and I am enough. And now, dear friend, I thank you for giving me your time. I truly hope I have given you something helpful in return. Goodbye and good luck until next time.